Hello, everybody. Name is Caleb Corville. This is FTH 223, assignment number 4 for Sonoran Desert Institute's handgun course. Okay, so first things first, show and tell. Here we have the Palmetto State Armory dagger that I was sent for the striker-fired handgun course. Compensator is installed. I did install it as soon as I got it. I could not wait. Let's go ahead and make clear. I'm going to drop out the feed source, the magazine, and then check the chamber visually and physically, and we are clear. Yep. Here we go. Pull the trigger. Hold down the trigger, pull back on the slide, release the slide, let off on the trigger for the reset, but I will go ahead and check the lockback. Okay, so we do lockback on the last round. This is a Glock OEM magazine. Highly recommend Glock magazines for any Glock platform, not Magpul. However, Magpul magazines for the AR-15 work phenomenally. With Magpul Glock magazines or Glock clone magazines, I've had issues with the slide not locking back to the rear after the last round. That is both with range ammo and with really, really good ammo. I do recommend ETS magazines, though. I'm not sponsored by them. ETS, they make very good Glock clone magazines. And the floor plate is exactly like a Glock magazine, so that you can run a lot of the aftermarket extended weighted extensions on them. So anyway, moving on. So functions check. With the compensator installed, complete, worked just fine. I will say that there is a significant wobble up here at the top. I don't like that. Fitment is off, and that is because this compensator was designed for an actual Glock 19. For an actual Glock 19, the fully squared frame. This frame resembles that of the X17 or X18 6 Hour, which you have those tapers or bevels that are kind of cut into the slide up here at the top. So I have fired this with the compensator on, and I've yet to have any malfunctions or any like baffle strikes. The whole idea behind the compensator is to compensate for the recoil of the firearm. So basically that action of it going back, you want to flatten that out. So you might have a little bit like this instead of like this. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to feel some of it, not as much. Now, in my experience, a dagger already shoots slightly flatter than a regular factory Glock 19 Gen 3. I have a Glock 19 Gen 3. I've shot both of these side by side with no attachments, both running very clean. And the spring, the guide rod for the spring inside of the dagger is actually a little bit heavier, so it keeps the firearm a little more level whenever you're firing. So that being said, here we have the ports that are cut into or milled into the compensator, and what that does is it allows for the escaping gases to go up, right? It forces them up and out of the front as well, but mostly up, so that it'll jet upward, and then the muzzle will come back down a little bit. Now, very, very minutely, so it's going to go up while it's jetting out, and it's going to come back down. This will allow the firearm to stay flat. This helps with target acquisition, reacquisition, speed, firing, all around accuracy. This is going to help you stay on target, shoot faster, shoot more accurately, more effectively, more deadly. various pros and cons. Easy to list, to be honest. Pros, let's go with pros first. Obviously, flatten out the recoil, keep you accurate, multiple shots on target. This will also, the weight on the end of the compensator will help maintain a flatter bore axis while engaging targets. Cons, right? How long is this going to take you to get out of your pants, underneath the shirt, all of that stuff? In case you do have to use this in a scenario. Also, if you are going to run a normal, say, appendix carry holster or something like that, my biggest concern is, you see how this rocks off to the side and it kind of protrudes slightly? One of my concerns for that is the possibility of this thing getting stuck on the way up and out of the holster. Oh yeah, another con, it makes it a little more difficult to clean. Well, alright, and that's everything. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.